Hi guys, and welcome back to B's show. Today is my final show because I am outie, graduated, all the above. But today I have a familiar guest with me again, Jensen. I'm sure you all remember her. And our topic from last time is kind of similar. We're talking, but it's more like since now I'm done with school and Jensen has been done, we're talking more about like plans after graduation. Not everything works out the way you want it to. So, Jensen, what are your like absolute desires you want it to happen versus what you think is gonna happen?
I feel like I'm like a big sister being like, this is what you should, except I didn't do anything right. It was like, I don't even like know. I feel right now I want to work and get experience. I feel like that's everyone. Once they get out of college, you don't really have too much of a choice. Of course, everyone has aspirations and goals, but at the end of the day, most of the time you get an entry-level job. You gotta stick with it for a while. So being realistic, like, I want to stick with my job, learn as much as I can, get all my like designations, and really feel like I want to feel like a professional.
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like I'm in college, even though I mean I've only been out for like 6 months, but so yeah, just kind of looking at that. What about you?
Well, my dream ever since the freshman year of high school was to go to Florida. But that also comes with finding an apartment, seeing if you can afford that, and then finding a job that can help you survive, I guess, in a way. Enough money.
No, yeah, exactly.
Because I know a lot of people, when they do the big move to like a new city, they have their job and then they have a side job, which is kind of what you do right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I never even thought about that.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of valid, though, because it's like you have that money, but then again, you're 21, 22, 23.
Yeah.
Kind of need a little bit more.
I also feel like it's one thing about like working 2 jobs that's good, I think, is you really get used to this tight schedule and having to do everything. And then so once I only have one job, I'm going to be, wow, I have free time.
Exactly.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Exactly. Now, I know you work at a bank. If you were to move, is there like a transfer option? Have you talked about that with them?
Oh, no. So
Not now, because it's too
Yeah.
early, but...
Well, if I were to move, the good thing is that it's not really like, so there's like boutique firms and things like that, but because I work for a big corporation, to some extent I'm sure I could probably do like an internal transfer. I have no clue how it works. The people that I work with would probably not be very happy with me. So that would be way far in the future. I don't know. Of course I'm kind of scared. Like, I feel like everyone who is in Louisville, or at least everyone, just us, definitely more than us, are like, oh my gosh, I'm scared I'm going to stay in Louisville for the rest of my life. But, like, I'm not from here, so I was more scared that I was going to move back to St. Louis and stay in St. Louis for the rest of my life.
Yeah, because, I mean, this is still somewhat new to you.
Yeah, it's
in a
my
way.
third,
Yeah, somewhat.
year.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I get what you mean. But I'm also kind of like...
And it's like, in a way, I could almost see myself staying in Louisville for one more year because I don't know if I can get all my stuff tightened up in 6 months. I don't know if that's possible, but I do know I would find a new apartment.
Yeah.
Like, almost in a different version of Louisville, like not the Highlands anymore, not Bellarmine, but like downtown or St. Matthews, like, because I work in downtown, it'd be so much easier.
Oh yeah, it's definitely been, that's the one thing is I told myself, because I planned on staying just a year, and I also, my parents said, oh, why don't you apply to jobs back in St. Louis, things like that. Since I graduated early, I was like, I'm not going to have any friends. I don't want to not have, I cannot have friends when I'm older. I'm at the point in my life where I would like to have friends.
Literally.
At least 1 or 2. And all my friends, even back home, are still in college. So then I would just be in St. Louis. No one would be there. And my only friends would be my parents.
I know. What? Yeah, probably. Living in the basement, or do you still have your room?
I do still have my room. Do you still have your room at your house?
I do. But I feel like my mom's about to flip that.
What do you think she would make?
She's
Like
gonna
a
make
bathroom?
something. Guest room. I don't know.
When I'm older, I say that like I'm a child. I want a craft room in my house, a designated craft room, or like a hobby room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like make it like a reading room too.
Or like a sauna.
That would cost a lot.
girl, I work in finance. I gotta.
Ah.
No, I'm kidding. I won't make that much money. I'm like, any gold diggers watching this, I'm not the one.
Literally. And do you ever like? Do you ever go on Indeed, like just getting curious to see what's out there? And it's like you see some options and you're like reading the description, you need this, and I'm like, well, I only have 2 of those. So, and they're like, do not apply if you're like an entry level. And I'm like, well, how am I going to learn?
Yeah. It's definitely, there's no, even with the job that I just took, I applied and I said, oh, there's no shot I'm doing this. And I mean, in conclusion, follow your dreams. No, but it was kind of a shot in the dark, and now I'm like 18 years younger than the other people on my team at least. So it's definitely kind of weird being the young one. But I guess everyone, the one thing is that the employers, like, or the hiring managers, they do kind of realize that you have to start somewhere. But with the application process, it's so hard to differentiate yourself. Especially, I have a college degree. What else do you want?
Literally.
People
and
be like, did you do research? Also, the people who are applying to grad programs, that's like another beast.
Why?
Because one of my friends is applying to her master's, and she was like, they want me to do so much research. Already have done it.
Like the school?
No, like independent research.
Of what though?
Like whatever. So she's like a neuroscience major, so she had to have like psychology research and like biology, all this stuff. I was like, how do you have time?
No, literally.
And that's what master's programs are like now. I mean, other than like the.
That's what I will not be doing.
Would you ever do higher education?
Maybe. Like, you know how a lot of people don't get their master's till they're like already have a family, kids, and a job, and their job's like, hey, if you want to do it, we'll pay for it. That's probably when I would do it. Like night classes completely online, just be like, it'll take me 2 years, let's go. But I don't want to pay for it because, like, no offense to anybody who gets them. No offense. But I just don't feel like it's necessary for some lines of work.
Yeah. I
don't feel like it's necessary at all for, like, especially my line of work. I don't really think it's necessary.
And also, you can take time off. And that's the thing. I think most employers have, like, a lot of employers have had tuition reimbursement or tuition assistance.
Exactly. Like, so many jobs have that in there, and I'm just like...
I'm not paying full price? Oh, no.
I can imagine going in debt right now.
That's already... College is already expensive. And then, like, more.
Yeah, and I think my brain's just kind of fried right now, honestly. Like, this semester, I have slacked so much. Sorry. But I have been so good the rest, like, the other 3 years. Like, so good, so on top. Yeah. But then it's like, I'm ending on, like, a weird time.
That's...
sort of say.
Senioritis is real.
It's so bad. And it's like, you all are like saying I'm being bad this semester, but wait till next semester because then that's your last semester.
Oh, yeah. No, I was definitely like that last year. I did fine, but I definitely should have focused a little bit more.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was. The focus was not there. School was not my number one priority. I was just like,
Yeah. But hey, we still graduated. They let us through. So that's on them now. Y'all can't take away my diploma.
Oh my god.
Can they do that?
Can they?
I don't think so. Is it?
I mean, probably if you like committed a felony or something.
Oh, that's fair. Isn't it?
Didn't Ted Bundy go to college? Sorry. He was in law school, right?
Isn't it if you like plagiarize, they can take away your diploma? I think that's the only reason. Like
no.
If you like cheated or
they wouldn't. Why would they give you your diploma if you had already? They wouldn't do that.
They like find out afterwards. Like if there was like a big scandal with like, I could see there being like a big scandal with Chat. See, I never got to like. I graduated right before like ChatGPT was a thing.
Mhm.
So I never like.
I don't think Chat. No.
Really? Okay.
I think the plagiarism morally pops out when people.
Yeah. I guess like if you're gonna do it, you probably did a lot and you probably got caught.
Yeah.
Already. Huh. I wonder if did Ted Bundy really go?
I don't know. We'll research this.
We'll get back to you guys.
We'll get back to you guys. Kidding. We won't. Anyways, have a great break. And peace
Send
out.
her